Right, events coming soon, and I'm going to turn this into a mock. I always put different mocks up at LEGO events, and I've found that these are quite good to put your own little mocks in. You can make them up and then take them down there. But the only thing is, I've got 3 weeks to the event. I've got to go to work. I've got other things to do and other things to make and to sort out, and at the shop and blah blah blah. So I've got a lot of not on my plate, but I don't have time to do a really good mock. But I'm going to try and do something different for this. As you can see on this one, the elephant's trunk's missing, and I don't see it in there at all. So it was either made like that way, because this is brand new. I've got two of these given to me. There's no floating pieces in there, so they must have just missed off the trunk. So I'm going to turn this one into, I'm thinking like a Star Wars Hoth, because it's the winter look. I'll take it all up. Probably people will be saying, why am I doing it? I'm ruining such a nice display case. But for me, it's missing a piece. They're not worth that much, about 40, 45 quid. And I could probably turn this into a better mock. And it will help me out for events. So like I've done with other mocks, like up here. Like I did with the carbon freezer chamber and the Wizard of Oz and the Batman over there. So I'm going to do the same over here. So wish me luck. I'll film it, but I won't go through everything with it. I don't want to make a long video and bore everyone. But I'm going to turn this one, hopefully, into some sort of mock. Might be Hoth, but we'll see when I start making it. So I'm going to have to undrill all this, unscrew all that, take all these out. They're normally pot riveted, so that's normally hard to do as well. So it's going to be a while. But let's see what happens. Off, as you see, there is no trunk. So we're missing the elephant's nose. So let's cover them off. I don't know how everything is on here. Normally you've got some pop rivets at the bottom. I know that is on there like that. These are always normally glued. These men are normally always glued, as you can see. And then they've normally just got a stick that goes up into the middle, down the bottom of them. And you can see that there, bottom of the screen. And they've normally got a little bit of a thing on the bottom there, so they can come off quite easily. But the rest, I'm going to have to learn how to take this off. Right. I'm not certain how, this one looks like it's pot riveted. This one, I don't, same. And this I've never seen, so it is going to be a hard one to undo, to be honest. But I'm going to carry on. I'm probably not going to show you what how I've done it so far, unless I know how I'm going to do it, and I can show you. But it looks like it's going to be a lot of problems, because underneath, that's what you're looking at. These are the pot rivets you're going to have to drill out. But I think, by the looks of it, underneath, that's just a case to the battery. So I don't really know how I'm going to take this apart, but I will figure a way. It's 2018 actually, 17th of the 5th, 2018. So it's quite an old one, but we'll find a way. Thing is, I've taken enough of these off to know what goes on. I think we've got these here. Take these off. I think the rivets are to the battery pack, and then I can get to the top of the top here. Should get a better camera. So yeah, so I think these bits here and there, I'll try and get these out, and that will lower this, you see, over here. That will lower that. And then I think I can get to the top bit, under there, and then unscrew all that off. And then I can make my mock. That's what my thoughts are. I've taken quite a few of these off, so I sort of roughly know how these work. And it's normally the battery pads and all that, and because these are touch lamped and censored ones. So we'll see. Let's hopefully I'm right. Here we go. As I thought, there we go. These are the riveted bits, the battery pack, some motherboard and stuff like that with the light stitchings. There we go, I've turned one on. Actual fact, turn it off a minute. It looks like it's got some screws here. And it looks like it's got half a rivet, so it's a bit 50-50. So what I'm going to do, I'll unscrew these now. I'll try and find a drill to drill these rivets out. And hopefully I can have some sort of blank canvas to do my build. It's looking like it's going to be a Hoth, some type of Hoth build. I don't know yet. But first of all, let's get the back off. And I normally put some whiteboards on the top and glue them on. I've only got 2 weeks, so we'll have to see. But I'm going to pause it because it's going to be a video for hours because I'm actually learning as I go along. But I know roughly what to do because I've done enough of these. But if you ever want to know what's under one of these, or what's inside one of these, it's normally like that. These are normally Duracell ones. They're really weird. But yeah, it's 2018. They're going to be a little bit more better made now than back then. But we'll see what's going on in a little while. Right, there we go. That's one out. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. Right, it's glued on. I mean really glued on and screwed on. So it's screwed on and glued on, but I don't think I can get that base off. I don't really care about this because I'm going to put a plate over the top of this. So I didn't really mind. So that's screwed on. I think they're going to be the same with these. So what's going to happen here, I am going to, so I'm going to get some plates and put the plates across here to do my scene. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Right, so I think I'm going to do this. As I said, it doesn't matter about the hole I created. Oh, it's on. I think I like that, and I'll probably put some plates across here, I might even put some on there. So I'm going to start gluing now, and we'll see you in a minute. Right, sorted. My hands are butchered. Look, cut a load of base plates, glued them on there now. It's been about 20 minutes, half an hour doing this. I'm going to hopefully try and finish it on one day. I know I've got 2 weeks to the event, but I haven't got time to do a week-long build. So anyone that's criticising how I build, just please remember I haven't got months, weeks, hours to do this. Just because I've got a Lego event to organise, I've got people to go and get and see, I have got to work, my normal job. I've also got to make Pokemon balls to sell. I've also got to do raffle prizes, free giveaways, tablecloths to iron, get ready for the event, my own shop to price up and do, all in 2 weeks. So this will be a probably 1 day project. I say it started at 9 o'clock at the moment. It's now 10 o'clock. I'm hoping to get this done by 9 o'clock tonight. Right, there we go. That's a rough look of what I'm thinking on the top of my head. Yes, you can do it really in depth, and there's probably builders out there saying it's an absolute shambles, but I'm trying to get this done in one day. So what's next is this. These are made up from before. I need to try and make this up, and I have to try and glue these up, because once the lid's over, and this gets moved, I don't want to keep having to take the top off, and I don't want it to fall apart. So I'm going to have to sort something out like that. So I'm going to see what I can do. Then I've got some building the, no, I've got another mini one to put over there. Then I've dressed it in with the men. Then I've got to put some stuff in for the Hoth base, so people can look at that, some detail. So detail being last. This, I was going to actually put the smooth ones across here, but I gotta say, I always feel that the studs make it look more snowy than if you have it little smooth. I know people like it smooth and actually have the tracks in to look like they've walked, but generally I quite like it like this. And it's a fast build. I'd like to be spending hours and hours and hours and hours and weeks and months and years on this, but at the moment I've got 2 weeks, as I said, to do this, and I want to get this done today. Because I've got 2 weeks to the vent, so to say. So hopefully you can see what I'm sort of thinking of, and let's see what happens in a minute. So there we go. Been about half an hour or so. I've done the blackout doors there. I've done some pipe work, put these up there. I've got this at a little angle if you wanted to know why it's at more of an angle. Just made it more stable for me. And they're on the spinnies as well. And now I'm going to dress it in with the figures, put some detail in. It's not great. It's only been, what, I've been doing this for 3 hours, slow. I'm just making it off the top of my head and stuff like that. So, yes, I can do better, and there is a lot of better people out there. So, we'll say what you want in the comments, but this is just literally one quick day build. I've got about 3 hours left, I think, and I should be done to a standard that I could just show something different at the Lego event. Yes, I'd like to show something better, but it's just something I always do. And due to my work, I haven't had time to actually go up and carry on and make a week-long, month-long build. So let's hopefully it will look good in a few more hours. Right. I think I've finished. It's not as good as I wanted to, and put more detail and lighting and stuff, but as I said, it's only a quick one for the event, which is in about 2 weeks, which I've told you probably enough times. I think it looks all right. It's not great. I know there's going to be people that's slating it, but from start to finish, which means drilling all out, taking all the old stuff off, gluing the baseboard on, building it, except for those two, they were already built. Right, done. Finally done. From start to finish, the whole lot. That means including drilling it out, like I was doing earlier, gluing it down. The whole lot has taken me 6 hours and 10 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know what you're going to say about it. You'd probably be saying it's a bad thing, and maybe I should take more time. But I was only informed that the person that was going to be at my event to display pulled out, so a couple of tables empty. So I've decided to do it myself, and I always promise at my event you always see something different. So I don't know what you think. It has lights as well at the top there. So we've got basically the foot coming in of the AT-AT, a battle scene there going on. They've got the flying, a snow speeder. We've got a little one over the back there. There's a little scene. It's a little scene for 6 hours. I don't know what you think of it. Probably, yes, loads of people can do much better than that, but it's just a quick little one inside a little box. But I don't think it was too bad from start to finish. 6 hours. 6 hours and 15 minutes. So what do you think? People probably be slating it. Please go easy on me. Apparently, I'm not going to be working tomorrow. I've literally found out 10 minutes before I put this on. So I have a day off tomorrow. So I could probably do another little build quickly, so people have 2 or 3 things to look at. Look, you're only going to pay £2 to get into my event. There's going to be more than this to see. There's going to be other displayers. There's going to be everything. But for £2, I don't think you can moan for coming into my event. But I'm just going to give you a little view of what's going on. You can either say he's shooting him with a banana or he's going to feed the tonk tonk. But yeah, I don't know. I've done better builds because I've had a longer time. But for the sake of 6 hours from start to finish, I hope you think it's not too bad. Right. Let's do another one tomorrow. I'll start another one tomorrow. I don't know when the video is going to come out if I get a chance. And probably people were saying, why don't I spend more time on this one rather than start another one? It's just so people get something to see. It fills up the spaces. So there's not empty tables. I hate empty tables at my event. And I've got 2 weeks to the event, and I have still got loads more to do. So I haven't actually got really time to do all this. I have actually got pricing up to do. I've got Pokemon balls to make. I have freebies to give away and sort out, and Pampers to make and do, and figures to price up and sort out. So I've got a lot of stuff to do with 2 weeks left to go. So I shouldn't be really doing that. That's why I have not spent so much time on this. It's a quick 6 hours. I might have enough time to do 2 in one day. You never know. This is because of what's the time now? It's 4 o'clock. So I could probably go into about 12 in the morning, and I might be able to get another one scene. So let's see. Fingers crossed. We'll have to just wait. Right. My Suit Love. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Give it to them, give it to them.